Please. Do A plus B for A dot B, please. 9. It is equal to 9. Okay. So where that came from was negative 2 times 4 plus 3 times negative 1 plus 5 times 4 all over something messy, which should equal negative 8 minus 11 plus 20, which is equal to 9. Okay, for the denominator, it's just going to be then the square root of negative 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 5 squared times the square root of 4 squared plus negative 1 squared plus 4 squared, which is equal to the square root of, oh boy, 4 and 9, how much? 38?
Yeah.
And this one's 33. And theta should equal 75.3 degrees. Now, just to expect homework for tonight, there may be such a thing as a three-dimensional parallelogram. Just to blow your mind, okay?
For square roots, if they're beside each other, doesn't that mean just add them together?
No, you times them.
Oh, you times them. Okay, that might be why.
Yeah, because when I had my solution, it was like 9 over root 1254 or something like that. I think that's what the answer was. Let me make sure that's right. Okay. All right. Let's do one more, then we'll move on to the three-dimensional one. So example 3 is going to be find P and Q. That's not too long. There's variables. Okay, because they're going to be coordinates of that here. Okay, now the tricky thing is here, Austin, that we have an infinite number of orthogonal vectors. So technically, any ones that you can plug in, as long as the algebra works, there's many that can actually work. So in order for two things to be orthogonal, can someone be brave, please, and tell me what has to happen, Bailey? Have to equal 0. So we're going to do U dot V. Now, just so we're clear, there's not a single answer here. There's going to be multiple answers. Okay? So I'm going to do then 3P plus 9 plus 4Q has to equal 0. Can someone be brave and reach into the back of their brains and give me an answer that will work to make those equal to 0?
Well, why?
Let's try again there. So I need to find a way to make that work. What's probably the simplest version for a number that will work for that? P is wet and Q is wet. Yeah, go ahead.
P is negative 3 and Q is 0.
That is one solution that'll work.
Just get into these numbers.
Just wait. Okay, hold on.
Oh, so you just completely that's the process.
No, I didn't. Well, I just combined. Okay, hold on. I'm going to hear mom murmuring, and I heard a question in the front. Where did this all come from? Let me slow down here. So 3P came from these two being multiplied together. 9 just came from 3 times 3, and then 4Q came from 4 times Q. Then what I had to have happen, because they have to equal 0 to be orthogonal, I have to find solutions for P and Q in order to be 0. Can anyone be brave and reach deeper in their brain and give me another solution? Because the textbook likes to say things, find 2 combinations that'll work. Well, you can pick. Oh, go ahead, Austin. Ugh.
9
Sorry, that was, I thought you said negative 2.25 for a second, okay.
I said it negative.
But you could basically just plug anything. So let's say I decided P equals 1. You just have to solve the equation then. So let's say I do P equals 1. Therefore, it's 3 times 1 plus 4Q equals negative 9. 4Q equals negative 12. Q equals 3. So there's another solution, right? The point is there's infinite solutions, and think back to what I was trying to show you guys with the meter sticks, right? There's an infinite number of orthogonal vectors here for this. Now, in tonight's homework there are 3-dimensional questions, so I want to do one Spider-Man-y one right now, okay? The key to 3-dimensional word problems. Sorry, right? Anyone say? Anyone say? The key to solving 3D word problems, I'm going to write these out here. Okay, even me as a math teacher, to do algebra in the third dimension is very difficult. We can either break these things into components, which is nice, or we can break them into 2D triangles. 2D triangles are for the Spider-Man question. I might do just one involving Iron Man flying around or something like that. Doing this result from the ground, and I'll do that one. Batman? Batman doesn't go in straight lines though.
Yeah,
I need straight lines, that's the problem here.
and also his just.
Okay, these are all figments of my imagination, so I guess I can make Batman go in a straight line, right? Like Iron Man's in a figment of my imagination, so is Spider-Man, so it doesn't really. Okay, here we go, example 4. Batman. I can't.
No.
Please, we're so
Please.
close.
Fine. Okay, let's just start with components question here. Okay, so Batman is going to shoot a line, which is a web, north 38 degrees west, at an angle elevation of 46 degrees, it travels 40 meters. I want this broken into components. So we'll go through this as a class to make sure that we're feeling okay about this, and then we'll get to something a little more complicated here. So you will have 3 components. What will the 3 components be in English here? XYZ, right? It'll be like, we'll have like a north, south one, north-south one, an east-west one, and then an up-down one. Okay, so everyone see what I'm trying to do there? We're a north-south component, an east-west component, and then an up-down component. Now, before you say, Mr. Sadler, when am I ever going to see this in real life? Every single day when you're walking around is where you see this in real life.
Yeah, I just walk down the street and I see
There's lots, well, not Spider-Man, but you might see, but no, but it is using 3 dimensions here. So, the key to this is, we'll have to draw a side view and a top view is what I'm going to do. Okay, from the top, or from the heavens, what do you ignore when you're looking down at Batman from 1,000 feet up? What do you not see? You don't see the up-down, okay? So what you're going to do is from the top view, from the side view, what do you not see? Right? Well, let's say, okay, so let's say that you're looking at me from the side, okay? Listen, what do you not see? You don't see my hair, which is good, right? Like, you don't see things that happen north, south, east, west, right? So from the side view, all you're going to get is okay, now here's the trick for this question when we're doing this. Okay? What's connected? Now this is the key, and this is, if you're fading out of today's class, this is the part you have to fade in. What from the top view is connected to the side view?
40 meters.
Sorry?
40 meters.
Good, but what side of the triangle?
The side that's solid.
No.
Solid side.
If you think here, this is going to be, again, 40 meters through here, but if you're looking down from the heavens, this is all you're going to see is that X, right? So you see what I mean? You're only going to see, again, so imagine I'm using my meter stick here again.
That's what I said, the solid line. I said that.
Yeah, but the solid line is this solid. That's what I'm saying.
No, the solid line, those are dark lines.
Right, but the X and the, that isn't the solid line though.
Solid line.
All right, I don't want to start a fight here, but maybe we were talking about two different things. But the point is there, even if this is 40 meters, pretend this is a 40 meter line, and it's tilted to you like this, you're not going to see 40 meters. That's what I'm getting at, right? Okay, when you're looking there, you're only going to see a part of it. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to use some trig. This is going to be your, I'm going to say let X be the connected side. Let H is going to be the height. So the first thing we're going to do here is you're going to take this triangle on the right hand side and you're going to find the connected side and you're going to find the height. Once you have the connected side, then you're going to, break this one into components from the top like that. Okay? Okay, could someone be brave, please, and tell me how to solve for H?
Side law.
Sine law or cosine law?
Right, so, that's what I meant.
Okay, Bailey. We're on the same team. We're on the same team, Bailey, okay? We're on the same team.
Yeah, well,
I don't need to yell at you. Okay, so we're going to say sine of 46 degrees equals H over 40. Could someone please be brave and tell me what H, or 40 times sine 46 is, please? 28.86.
28.7. So 28.8.
Okay, so Batman's line goes 28.8 meters up. I'm going to redraw. Actually, that's not me to redraw. So this, we still need to find X then. Can I call this something else? Can I call that C? Okay, so for what C is going to be running out of time here? I'm going to say cos of 46 equals C over 40. Does anyone know what the connected side would be, please?
I thought it was X.
It was, I changed it though because I want to use X and Y. We're on the same team, barely.
It's not done.
I'm sorry. How much? Okay, then for our final thing to finish this up here. That is the direction of, I guess horizontal would be, it would be north 38 degrees west would be the direction. Actually, this doesn't really have a direction yet. So this is 27.8. This is going to be your Y, that's going to be your X. Okay, so we're going to say then sine of 38 degrees equals X over 27.8. Cos of 38 degrees equals Y over 27.8. If someone could solve for X and Y, I'd be very appreciative. You guys are all tortured this grade 11. Well, not everyone, I guess, Mr. Walsh. Let's talk grade 11, Mr. Walsh. If you're in mine, at least half of the class. Hey, I figured out one of my kids accidentally took the power thing, so using my problem solving skills. Yes. Using my problem solving skills, I think we're good. So, yeah. Did we get X and Y?
Yeah.
Did we get?
X is 17.1, and Y is 21.9.
21.9. Please make sure you include north, south, east, west in there. Okay, the directions.
Isn't
We'll
X
do.
supposed to be W west?
You know what? I would have about a 75% on today's lesson. Thank you. And the sugar. Okay. We will do a warm-up tomorrow based on 3D components. Okay, that'll be a warm-up, and I'll actually have a solution and go through it. So this is something that's important to get down. Hopefully, before the 3D components, you guys are feeling decent about today's lesson. Hopefully. No comments? Oh, goodness.
Are we getting an assignment tomorrow?
Yes, it should. It will be because you're getting a new assignment tomorrow. So you're getting the old assignment tomorrow.
So sorry.
Okay, for those people that can get around and checking your homework today, I'll do a double check tomorrow. Okay? Sorry to single out those people that are on their phones, but
Mr. Sadler, just count me out on that one.
homework?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a made up biology test, do you?
No, like the biology test is tomorrow, and then I have
Come
something for
on.
English.
You guys don't have major problems when you get to university.
Well, yeah, I don't plan on sleeping. I don't plan on sleeping. Oh, yeah. Right, what was the reason again? Oh, right, yeah, like.
Tomorrow for sure. Sorry.